Yeah, they coming with this big speech on their campaign trail. You know what I'm saying? On that big ass campaign trail. And I can understand that. Thank you for whoever adjusted my joint the right way. Thank you. Um, yeah, on the campaign trail. But when we look at what's going on, based on how and what and where and who and this and that and the third and a whole bunch of other shit that they don't realize they got to, for the first time, they have truly exposed themselves to the sheriff, John Sheriff, point black. I see every little nick. I don't got to see all that. Please, I don't need to see all that other. But you know what I mean. We ain't gonna get into that because that's their shit. You know what I mean? Woo. Okay. You know what I mean? Like I said, so who's right? You know what I'm saying? And the Supreme Court, to me, is in it. Is on it. I'm just 100 about that until they show me better. This, the Supreme Court, okay? The Supreme Court. We've got, you know, we've got a live one. This is the Supreme Court. Okay. We've got a live one, baby. And a wicked agenda. You know what I'm saying? And wicked is good. I guess they'll say that in their slogan. Their pledge, I mean. Okay. So let's see what the Supreme Court has to say, which seems to be a failure on every corner. So that's expected that we ain't gonna get no justice out of there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? By her mandate, she's protecting who is the question. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see no protected. I see a lot of abusing. She's confused. What's her name? Hawk Halder? Hawk Hustle, the governor of New York. What's her name? Holocaust? You know what I mean? I mean, let's be real here. I hate to have to come down like that, but that's what you showing us. But you swear, they up and down the road, they believe that, nobody sees it. You know what I'm saying? I guess they don't care if you do. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have to go along because they dictators and Marxists and they Germany, you know what I'm saying? And every dictator just before the war. Chancellors, yeah. You know what I mean? Like Hillary Clinton, I think she done did all that garbage. Hillary. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what the Supreme Court has to say because she's confused. You know? You know? She's confused. But to us, she knows she's deep state. When we look at it, she's deep state. And we and he definitely deep state. You know what I'm saying? To me, she's deep state. I don't care what you say, and that's what's running the show. And we we see it in the Supreme Court as well. So we know who's running the show. You can't fool nobody with that. Well, I will see. You know what I'm saying? I will see her. I will see. But one thing I want to see is her medical license and her scientific license and studying how many years you have in the medical field and the history. But of course, we ain't gonna see that up front. Especially with Sotomayor up there in the Supreme Court. And what's his name? Clarence. You know what I mean? Yeah, we know. So you ain't fooling no one. This governor is bad for New York. You know what I mean? She's a follower. You know what I mean? A governor should be a leader. You know what I'm saying? When you're a governor, you have to have leadership that means a lot because you're talking about the whole state. You know what I'm saying? She's a follower. Now that's wrong. As we move along, I hope you do not vote for her You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all don't vote that lady back in. I really don't see it. I hope you don't vote her back in. I really do. I hope you now vote that lady back in. She gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Get her out of there. You know what I'm saying? And get get a real governor. You know what I'm saying? Get a real governor. Like I said in my other live coming up, you know, get a real governor because that's facts and point black. And if you're gonna deal with a even Democrat, then deal with one who got some goddamn sense. Maybe they're just on the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? But they have good morals. We hope. You know what I'm saying? Even when you look at some of the Democrats, like I think her name is Cinema, Cinema, or whatever. She's a Democrat from Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Who spoke out on Biden's 3.5 trillion deal from the very beginning. They said they had problems with her ever since they elected her, but they fought so hard to elect her. And now they're saying they have problems with her. You know what I'm saying? And she spoke out against Biden 3.5 trillion deal. You know what I'm saying? You know, are being, I guess, are being threatened. She's being threatened. I think I see they mess up her name. It looked like Sinima or something like that. She's being threatened by the Democratic Party because she spoke out against his $3.5 trillion deal. You know what I'm saying? She's being threatened if she don't fall in line. You know what I'm saying? Even threatening to hold the no confidence vote, on her, Sinema of Arizona Democrat, unless she falls in with the rest of her caucus. They love them caucuses, just like the black caucus dummies. You know what I'm saying? Or they're brainwashing their own people. Ain't that a shame? They need to go. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna get me to say that. You know what I'm saying? But they're lucky I'm not in charge. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it that way. Unless she falls in with the caucus. You know what I mean? Can you believe that bullshit? Because she disagreed. Every single one of your demons got to got to agree right on the pipe with you. Right on down the pipe. Right on down the. You know what I'm saying? We see the frustration within the Democratic base. With Cinema. You know what I mean? They said they seen it. Had been bubbling up since the start of the Biden presidency. Yeah, anybody that disagree with your garbage, it definitely gonna start up from them. Due to her, you know what I'm saying, due to her opposition to the raising of the minimum wage and the filibuster thing that was going on, trying to bring down the filibuster. Notice how they put all this shit into their bills, and that's the first thing they went after the filibuster. They went after the rising of this and doing this and making all kind of shifty moves to make you believe that they're all so great. But in the meantime, they threw the filibuster in there to make sure that they could just go right past everybody and say, fuck the Republicans, fuck the legislature, fuck Congress, and we're going to do what we want because we dictator and we motherfucking chancellor. With the garbage. The rising of the minimum wage and the filibuster and the significant tax increase. You know what I'm saying? That's her opinion. She should have right in the Democratic Party to be a disagreeable. Y'all definitely disagreeable anyway. You've been that way for years, down there killing and lynching black people for thousands of years, and you can't explain to me one reason why not. Same as if my people did it to you. I'd be asking maybe they'll kill me for it, but I'll be asking them, why are you doing those people like that? You know what I'm saying? And what's your reason for long-term bullshit? You know what I'm saying? They might not like it, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Especially on her own opinion. She has her own opinion. But I guess her own opinion is not welcome in the Democratic Party, I see. In the belly of the beast. But we see. So we gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's wrong, you know what I'm saying? The demons say it's right, knowing the wickedness that they're doing. Let's be honest here. Knowing the wickedness that they do. Nobody in here to argue with them. Argue with them for what? You tell me. Nobody in here for misinformation. Misinformation for what? That is the question. You see, it is illogicness of it's the old overstanding within the mind of even any sane person that has human overstanding. To see anything within a certain understanding and aspect of that would see something that's there that should not be there or done that way. So who do the demon Democrats think people are? Let's be honest. What person is not going to have some kind of scientific understanding to what is going on around him based on what can happen? You tell me. Let's say, for example, scientifically, that you are trapped in a stairway. Trapped out in love. Oh, I forgot it. That was a good song. But anyway, let's say you trapped in a stairway and both sides are caved in and caved up where you're actually trapped in a stairway and you can't get out. You know what I'm saying? Now you have a lot of choices to make, but you logically see what is there in your way. So now you're going to find any crack, hole, cock, loop that you can find or way to get yourself out of that trap. You might be unsuccessful because of the weight and the bricks and all of that. But then again, you might spend your time because that's all you've got until someone else comes to open the door or move the bricks and so on and help you out the stairway to where it has collapsed. But when we look at the demon Democrats, that's a full collapse, and there's no repairing that. You ain't getting out. You might not be getting on the stairway, dog. Bootsy, you ain't gonna make it, dog. You know what I mean? But all jokes aside, so when people look at the situation based on what's going on, even medically, we have to look at it that way. For some reason, the demon Democrats don't want to accept that fact. And they're inside our government as a political party and using their political muscle by even putting and cheating Biden into the White House, into the chief and commander seat. So now he's up there pulling his own dictatorship and his own this and he's running with the Luciferians and the deep state and yada, 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 yada. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's keep it 100. You know what I mean? Let's keep it 100. Now we see Dr. Griffin, he said, from what I'm seeing here, he's saying that, how did he put it? He's saying this will never go away. COVID-19, as he put it. You know what I'm saying? But that's his opinion. It'll never go away as long as you keep doing what they're doing, and you know what they're doing because you're a doctor. So that means you must be in on it, deep state, Luciferian, boom shakalaka, and the whole nine. Mr. Dr. Griffin. You know what I'm saying? He said it will never go away. Talking about COVID-19. Now, the question again, when it comes to these fools, like Mr. Griffin, I'm going to say it. Now, how do he know that for sure? When it was supposed to be a natural occurrence? Let's be 100 here. Good question. Same as when we had the AIDS epidemic situation, and many others, and many more. They're garbage that they have consistently keep putting on the people. When they ain't doing that, they messing with the food. When they ain't messing with the food, they messing with. Damn, is y'all gonna mess with the toilet next? Can a brother just take a straight stink? You know, you go sit on the toilet, bloom, bloom, straight to the moon, Alice. You know what I mean? You know, and then they tell you, you know, you can't trust the toilet because it's the chemicals and the bar. I mean, damn. Come to find out they rigged the bowl. You know, how you gonna rig a fresh bowl? You know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody got to take a hand. Yeah, man. Don't go. Woo, keep it over there, bro. Anyway, you know, we've been messing around with that garbage, you know, as long as they keep to me, you know, I say before the procedure it will never go away. That's how you know. You know, so if it's gone and you're still hanging on and pulling this trick, I mean, that's one, you know, and then you're making people do their jobs, and then you're making people do that, and then you're making people do that. I mean, where is the overstanding of healthy people taking care of the sick? Because the amount of breakthroughs that you already had is not saying much. Let's keep it 100 here.